Hi, I'm Summer. Welcome to practice today. We're going to do a nice morning wake up flow. Welcome. You can take a comfortable seat and close your eyes. Follow your breath for 3 rounds, breathing through your nose. Clear the slate. Put aside everything that you're responsible for, anything you've been planning. And just feel the freedom that's here when you meet yourself in this very moment. After your third exhalation, blink your eyes open and keep your seat weighted. Inhaling, circle the arms wide. Stretch up with palms forward, and your arms can be about shoulder distance apart. Imagine you're in downward facing dog here. So spread your fingers and press your hands slightly forward. Bring them in front of the body. And as your sides lengthen, that means lift your shoulders higher away from your waistline. Take the armpits back, hollow the armpits. And this is downward dog, and you can feel how there's a boundary in your shoulder. Do the opposite for a moment. Press your hands back, push your armpits forward. And in this way, you're more hyperextended in your joints. So how can we bring our hands forward again, hollow the armpits back, and stretch? How can a little boundary, or sometimes no, be more yes? All right, exhale, lower your arms. Come to all fours. You can clear your sticky mat. And we're going to set up in puppy dog stretch with your hips over your knees. You can point or tuck your toes, but walk your hands towards the front of the mat, bow your forehead. Work the same principles here. Take a breath and just feel as you arrive. Press your hands into the mat. Lift the arm bones up so you feel the armpits hollowing towards the sky. Be sure not to grip the base of your neck or your upper shoulders. You can even sense that you're turning the armpits slightly inward towards your nose. Take 3 more breaths. If you want to increase the stretch, you can come on your fingertips here and crawl the hands forward for the last breath, lengthening the side stretch here. Inhale, rise up. Walk your hands under your shoulders, cat and dog tilts. On your in-breath, open into a little back bend. Tip your tail up, look up. On your exhale, scoop and round. Get the fullest expression. Inhale, start at the lower spine and move like a wave. Open up. Exhale and round. And now add some circular motions. As you're rounded, you'll shift your rib cage to the right, then down, left, and up. Right, down, left, and up. One more like that. And reverse. Ribs to your left, down, over to the right, and up. Left, down, right, and up. Last one. From all fours, walk your hands forward. One more handprint in front of your shoulders. And shrug your shoulders to your ears and soften your heart. So you have 2 steps, long through your side body, soft, melted heart. With your toes tucked under, turn your tail to the sky more. So you arch your lower spine. That will help open the hamstrings. Begin to slowly lift your knees and your hips. As you arrive in this bent knee downward dog, your feet are separated about 2 fist distance. Take a few breaths. Your head hanging freely with gravity. Release any tension in your neck. As your hands press straight down into the mat, lift the armpits up towards the sky like a seesaw. One side down, one side up. And turn the armpits slightly into the nose towards the middle of the mat. And if you can, go on to straighten your legs maybe a little more or all the way. And again, feel this dog where there's a boundary in your shoulder joints to help you get more mobility to open. Breathe. Every yoga pose has a balance between stability and freedom. It's never all about just full stretch. We want to create stability in our joints. Inhale forward to plank pose. Press the floor away. Reach forward more through your sternum, your neck, even look forward a little bit more. Tone your thighs. Scoop the tailbone towards your heels. One more breath. And then lower to the ground. You can always lower your knees first. Once you're down, stretch your arms overhead to the floor in front of you and come on your fingertips. Point your toes and just take a breath as you bow. Get long. Keep the tops of your feet anchored. Inhale, drag your hands back and a little wider than your sticky mat and begin to rise up for cobra. You can always bring your hands flat if that's too intense. Exhale, lengthen and lower your torso. Drag the fingertips out in front of you. Exhale, drag it back. And lift. Lengthen down. And reach your arms out in front. And one more time. Hands wider than the mat is more generous, more spacious as you come into this high cobra to hold for another breath. Keeping softness across your chest and a steadiness to your feet. Exhale, lower yourself down. Push up to hands and knees. Tuck your toes. From here, hover your knees about 1, maybe 2 inches off the floor. Look up and arch, dog tilt. Exhale, scoop and round your chin to your chest. Inhale, flow from the lower spine, then through the upper body. Start at the lower spine and round. Last one, find the dog tilt, look up and downward facing dog, stretch back. Full breath in and out. With your next inhale, bend your knees and hop or walk to the top. Once you arrive, look forward and fold, Uttanasana. Press the floor away for your legs and feet to rise up, stretching up. And exhale, the hands trace down to the heart. Inhale, circle the arms, look up as you reach to the sky. And fold down the middle this time, bringing your prayer hands to trace the way with symmetry. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, step the right leg back. Bring your right knee down. Keep your fingertips on the floor or a block. Move your right knee back another little inch and melt the front knee forward. Inhale, look up. And as you exhale, rock back to runner's stretch. Straightening through the front leg, come on the heel, spread the toes. Inhale, lunge. Once again, look up. Create the boundary, hugging your outer hips, outer shins in. Exhale, rock back. Inhale, return to lunge. Lift your back knee for a breath. And then step the right foot forward and the left foot back. Scooch it back another little bit. As you plant the knee down, look up. As you exhale, slide to straighten your front leg. Your hands could be on your blocks. Don't forget, you have props always as an option. Inhale, look up. Exhale and round. Inhale one more time, waking up the whole spine in this wave-like motion as you rock back. And returning through lunge, lift the back knee, and this time step your left foot in to ground the heel. Align heel to heel as you look forward. Walk your hands or your blocks way out in front and bow. Get heavy into your feet, anchor down. Breathe. Quite the hamstring stretch, I know. Pull back through your right hip for one more breath. How heavy can your feet get? So opening your energy for the day, step the left foot forward and the right foot back. Short stance, about 3.5 feet. Crawl the hands forward. Ground into your heels, spread your toes, and feel your left hip anchoring back as you bow. Breathing with the sensation. Exhaling out any tension here.
starting to open up our legs, hips, and lower back. This brings a feeling of ease in your movements and also ease for greater depth of breath and a sense of just peaceful calm, equanimity. Look forward, step back to one last downward dog, lengthening your stance out. Hands press down, arm bones lift, and child's pose. As you bring your knees down, widen them a little wider than your rib cage. Point your toes, and as you fold in this pranam, another way to say this pose of offering, turn your palms up. Rest your forehead all the way down, either on the floor or a prop, and gently turn your forehead side to side. And just holding a place of stillness. Sink a little deeper back and down through your hips. Be held. Easy flowing breath. Lift your torso, come to kneeling, bring your knees together. Place one hand on the heart, one hand just beneath the navel, closing your eyes. Feeling the breath move under both hands. Now cross your forearms in front of you so your hands hold the sides of your rib cage and take 2 breaths. Feeling the lateral expansion of your breath. And thank you so much for joining me on the mat today. You can take a moment to bow to that light inside, that desire for freedom that got you on the mat today, and bring this with you in all that you do. Be sure to leave your comments. We love to hear from the community. Make sure you subscribe so you never miss a class. And we'll see you back again next time. Namaste.